Jubilee is nuanced, exquisite, rare, and so much more. But what impressed me was the cinephilia with which Vikramaditya Motwane is soaked in, and now we all are. There's an honesty that's lovely to witness in this tale of people from the same industry, yet so diverse minds. Hello, Cinefam. Welcome to my review of Jubilee Season 1. This is the story of the inception and rise of the Mumbai film industry as stardom began with Bombay Talkies, named as Roy Talkies in the series. सीरीज में रॉय टॉकीज के जॉइंट ओनर्स हैं श्रीकांत रॉय एंड हिज वाइफ सुमित्रा कुमारी, both superstars, obviously inspired from Himanshu Rai and Devika Rani. The Binod Das character, who's the loyal lab assistant at Roy Talkies, dreams big of becoming Madan Kumar, the biggest star Roy Talkies will ever produce. If I'm not wrong, Madan Kumar is inspired from Ashok Kumar. Parallelly, a pocket se fakir par dil se ameer, rare talent Jai Khanna comes in to light up our screens, inspired by Raj Kapoor. Many more significant characters unfurl as the show progresses, and I just told you what's there in the trailer already in a simplified way, drawing real life firm lines. This, what I actually said, is just the tip of the iceberg as compared to what Jubilee actually conveys. But आप लोग please comments में लिख के बताना if you had any idea about the enigmatic side of the film history. Without any further ado, let's move to the flaws in the series क्योंकि बहुत छोटा होने वाला है ये segment. Anyways, the last 5 episodes are full of half-baked subplots which make no sense at all. For example, it's unclear as to why Nilofer is still staying at the flat gifted by Walia. Why are Jay and his parents still at the refugee camp even after years of him becoming a star? How Walia and Nilofer stop conversating or meeting each other as she gets her first film through him only. There are many such questions which are left unanswered in the narrative. Tiny details are very well worked upon, but these big loopholes are left totally ignored. Ki Asif's Mughal Azam and Dilip Kumar are just mentioned to create a sense of familiarity with the 1950s, eventually having nothing to do with the plot looks useless. And yeah, the phone tapping scene stretched too long as per me, reaching somewhere very late where I had already predicted it to be. Also, I wish there was some scope for Shweta Basu Prasad to put her skills on show. Although Bengali superstar legend Prosenjit Chatterjee captivates through minimal dialogues and more piercing glances, expressions, and the required body language, I wish there was more to witness of him. Performance wise, the only one I didn't like was of Nandish Singh Sandhu's Jamshed Khan. The role demanded some more charm, magnetic screen presence, and a deep voice, all of which Nandish failed to include in this role. I hope he impresses in future. The last thing I gotta say is that yes, the show is a slow burn human drama, but I have to agree that the show feels a little slow during 6 to 8 episodes before skyrocketing towards its worthy final act. मेरे ख्याल से all this has bothered me much while watching Jubilee, but I was left spellbound once I finished it. Here are the good things about Jubilee which left me quite speechless. Number 1. I can't emphasize enough on how well made this series actually is. The sheer genius of Atul Sabharwal and Vikramaditya Motwane have together given birth to this gem. I have to say that it's impressively researched, and no wonder that it took 9 years to do that. There is also a very fine balance between the realism and the fiction, which helps the characters to stand out real well. So, for example, Binod Das, inspired from Kumudlal Mukherjee, later on famous as Ashok Kumar, is not entirely biographical. A lot of fictionalized traits and sequences are added in order to make him look human. Much like Rocket Boys, we see the partition scenes and we hear the same speeches again, but here the story delves into people's lives more and not to the politics. Things were expected from Vikramaditya Motwane, of course, but he exceeded them with Jubilee. Number 2. The characters in Jubilee stand out as humans because they are a mix of everything. They are vile, they are innocent, they are jealous, they are very ambitious. Not a single character is entirely good or totally bad. All of them are grey, everyone has a passion or madness which drives them and their actions, like all of us have one or more. Sumitra is on her self-destructive mode to discover her lover's murderer. Binod cherishes his dream of becoming a star with his jealousy and people's bloods. Shrikant is a visionary when it comes to films and makes stars out of actors. Jaya is so confident and headstrong about his craft that he doesn't care what life throws at him. Similar traits are seen with Ratna Nilufar, Jaya's father, and even Walia. This makes Jubilee very rich in characterization. Number 3. Why I had used this term for this show has got a few reasons. One of them is the real life situation and lives of the actors who played these roles. For example, Aparshakti, who is soaked in eternal gloom while that is visible in his eyes, has somewhat a similar story as Binod. Apar, who is a fantastic actor at par his brother, has been typecast as the hero's friend since so many years, until finally he got such a dreamy and meaty role. Similarly, Sidhant, who's seen in a handful of not so big projects and several TV serials before this, has struggled for 8 long years to make his way to Jai Khanna and to Amazon's most expensive show yet. Also, Nilufer, charmingly played by Wamiqa Gabbi, stuns us all with a character arc so vast, spanning from a courtesan to a big time lead actress. The Prosenjit Chatterjee is formidable as the star maker Shrikant, and same is with Aditi. Damn reliable she is as the eloquent Sumitra. Their casting as husband and wife needed no small talks or specific sequences in order to establish their complex relationship. Only glances were enough. Ram Kapoor was terrific. It was also very nice to see Arun Govil ji after so long in such a good part. Overall casting was extremely fresh, and I am elated that we got so many breakthrough performers like Apar, Vamika and Siddhant. Number 4. Amit Trivedi has given his heart and soul in recreating some brilliant music pieces from those good old times. The meaningful lyrics by Kausar Munir transports us back to an era when similar songs were heard. While Babuji Bhole Bhale was an instant click and is constantly on my mind, Wo Tere Mere Ishq Ka reminds of Mar Dala. Nahi Ji is the quintessential fun song. Udan Khatole is inexplainably relaxing. In short, the songs add much value in the story of those good old days. Number 5. From Binod's thin mustache to Sumitra's curly bob, everything in the makeup department was spot on. It actually played a significant role in the transformation. Same is with the exquisite camera work by Pratik Shah, who captured the little things of showbiz and the film sets commendably well. Just one catch, I'm sorry I forgot to include it in the flaws. The inherent suffix attached in Madan Kumar's name is supposed to be an ongoing joke, but didn't go well with the atmosphere the show provides. I feel Galis are a whole new language. If you know how to use them well, they can do wonders, like in Mirzapur, Gangs of Wasapur, Family Man, or even Farzi for that matter. Here it just didn't match with the flow. So, provided this and a few intimate scenes, Jubilee is rated A. In short, Jubilee is a visual treat and a must watch for its human drama. Even if you're not a cinephile, I'm sure you'll love it. That's it. Do let me know what you feel about Jubilee. You can also follow me on Twitter at Jonaya003. Consider subscribing this channel if you like the video. I assure you'll not be disappointed. Thanks to each one of you for watching this. I'll see you soon.